Hi friends, and welcome back to Sweet Victory RV10, a plane build site. So this is video 6. This was actually filmed back April 1st. I apologize greatly for the delay of getting this out. We've been a little busy. We took some time off, went to New Mexico for a while. So I'm happy to go back and replay all these videos to remember exactly what we did in order to talk about it. All right, so April 1st, we were going through and doing one of the practice kits, which included doing some match drilling and, of course, riveting, and we had to do some countersinking. You'll see the DRDT2, Dr. Dimple Topper 2 is what I've kind of been calling him. You'll have to forgive me. It's late. It is minutes till 11 on Wednesday, April 14th. It's been a long day. We got back to Texas last night, went to the shop to start doing some things. My fingers are all torn up right now from deburring ribs because we're going to start putting more stuff together, and both of us really cannot wait until May. That's when we'll be getting in the products that are on back order from Vans, hopefully. At least that's the plan. So anyhow, this was a rough day. If you want, you can actually go back to the very beginning of the clip. You can see that I managed to trip and fall over a couple of pieces that were sticking out on the bottom of this table. There's a reason why my parents did not give me the middle name of Grace. So, back to what we're doing. Reading instructions, seeing exactly what we're supposed to be doing. This project was a little frustrating at times, regarding if we were countersinking or not, and then it was just a day. I think both of us were very glad to get this part over. And again, this was a practice piece. It wasn't something that we had to do, but we thought, since neither one of us has a lot of experience with sheet metal work, practicing and practicing was an excellent idea. So you'll also see me turn a few times when I Cleco stuff. It's because I somehow magically, or not magically, depending on how you look at it, I get Cleco stuck in the Cleco pliers. I don't know if it's because my hand span when I open the pliers to release the Cleco, I don't know if it's too small, and that way therefore the Cleco just isn't releasing all the way. I know that sometimes I get caught in like the mouthpiece of the pliers that actually holds the Cleco, and I'll have to do a zoom in shot of it at some point. But I always manage to get it caught, the little ridge on the Cleco in the pliers, and it takes me a while to get it off. And I'm just not looking forward to the day that I actually get it stuck in there on the plain piece, and I'm going to be recording it. I just know it because we're recording everything. And there are hours and hours of these videos to go through, and we try to set them up at a good angle so you can actually see what we're doing, and so we can go back and watch it and tell you exactly what we're doing. And right now we're about to switch camera views to a better shot of Dr. D2. So Robert was dimpling some pieces to get ready for rivets. I'm back in the background on one of my union breaks, as I've started calling them. I actually take the time to write down different notes for the blog to actually try to remember everything that we're doing, because I mean, until this project came about, I had never even drilled anything. I mean, if I had to hang up a picture in a wall, I'll admit that I would either like nail it in there. I never hit a stud. I already can tell you that because I wasn't using the right kind of tools. So mechanically inclined, I'm learning that maybe I'm not as bad as I thought, but it's just I'm a slow learner, and Robert has gotten, he's so patient with me, and he understands that I just need a little encouragement every now and then to actually try doing stuff. Um, so yeah, dimpling though, dimpling is my absolute favorite thing. Now that I have dimpled more, I've done a few large skins. But yeah, dimpling using the DRDT2 is my favorite thing to do. It was deburring all the teeny tiny holes in everything, but this is so much more fun. So you'll see there is a lot of going back and looking at the instructions with each and every step. And this is going to continue the entire build of this plane. There's a lot that goes into it, and I mean, if you think about it, this eventually, I'm going to be up in the air in this thing, and I want to make sure that it is put together as best as it can be. So that means I need to take a step back and, regroup, or just let Robert do it because he's got this. He's a lot more competent at it than I am, and I can easily admit that. But I am trying. So if you are like me and it is your other half, your partner that is building the plane, but you want to get out there and help, it's this. There are things that aren't that difficult. Dimpling isn't bad. Deburring things, don't go deburring stuff with a manicure because your hands will not be in the same condition after deburring piece after piece. And so yeah, but with anything, that if you want to try something, you should. I mean, went into this with no experience on building anything really. I mean, the most I can put together is a 3D puzzle, and here I am helping build a plane, which is kind of awesome if you think about it. So the tool that Robert is using right now is, or he's getting ready to use, that he just set up to use, is the pneumatic squeezer. We use that. You can use it for rim, can't speak, riveting, dimpling, and so riveting with that I thought was difficult because, again, I don't have a very long hand, I guess. I don't know, getting a grip on it is kind of difficult for me. And if you look at the table, and actually Robert just kind of took it away, but that piece that he just hooked up to the air compressor line, that is the riveting gun. And this is used in places that you really can't get the squeezer. So you have the rivet gun, and then you have a small piece of very heavy metal. It's tungsten, I believe. It's called a bucking bar. So you hold that on one side of the hole where the rivet is going, and then you basically shoot, I guess, the rivet gun. You press, it compresses it. So what you're supposed to do is get a good solid connection and boom, one shot into the bucking bar, not like a jackhammer, which was what we were originally doing. And turns out that was the wrong thing to do. But, you know, you live, you learn. Thankfully, this was all still on the practice piece. We've found a couple of videos since then that gave more of an instructions, gave more instructions on how to actually use the riveting gun and bucking bar. So, problem solved there. Life is much better. Yeah, things are great. Well, I say that now. We haven't actually had to use it on the actual plane yet. Because yes, we are on the actual plane building, which will be in video 7. Hopefully, it's just after 11 o'clock at night right now. I might be able to get one more video out, but for the time being, enjoy us kind of wrapping up our little practice project. And as always, we appreciate your support. Please like any videos that you do in fact like. Subscribe to our channel. It's great. We appreciate you so much.